Hello friends, today I am going to discuss class 10 topic quadratic equation chapter number 4 exercise 4.2. So I am going to discuss question number 1. So question is find the roots of the following quadratic equation by factorization. So first part is x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So question is x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So method for splitting middle term is we have to break the middle term such that after adding or subtracting our answer will be the minus of 3x, and after multiplication our answer will be the product of first and third term. So first term is x square, last term is minus 10x. So when we'll multiply first and last term, our answer is coming minus 10x square. Here x square is first term, minus 3x is middle term, and minus 10 is the last term. So after multiplication, our answer is coming minus 10x square. So we'll do the prime factorization of 10. Prime factorization of 10 is 2 into 5. So you see minus 5x plus 2x, when we'll add these two terms, our answer is coming minus 3x, and when we'll multiply these two terms, minus plus minus 5 2s are 10 and x into x minus 10x square. So both the conditions are satisfying here. After this, we will take the common of first two terms. So common is x here. So when we take the common, it becomes here x in minus 5. Last two term, there is a 2 common. So 2 into x minus 5. Now x minus 5 is common here. So we'll write here x minus 5 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. So product of both terms are equal to 0. It means either first term is equal to 0 or second term is equal to 0. So x minus 5 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. So from here x equal to 5 and x equal to minus 2. These are the two roots of the quadratic equation. Now the second part is 2x square plus x minus x is equal to 0. So middle term is x, first term is 2x square and last term is minus xx. The method is we have to break the middle terms so that after adding or subtracting our answer will be the 1x, and after multiplication our answer will be the product of first and third term. So first term is 2x square and last term is minus x. 2 6 is 12, so minus 12x square. So we will do the prime factorization of 12. 2 into 2 into 3. This is the prime factorization. Now this is a heat and trial method here. 2 2s are 4 and 4 3s are 12. 4 minus 3, 4x minus 3x, it will become the 1x, and when we'll multiply 4x minus 3x plus minus minus 4 3s are 12, x into x square. My answer is 12 minus 12x square. So these are the two middle terms, two terms after splitting the 1x. So now we'll take the common of first two terms. 2x is common here, so x plus 2 is left inside, and last two terms minus 3 is common, x plus 2 is equal to 0. So in these two terms x plus 2 is common, so when we'll take x plus 2 common, 2x minus 3 is left here. Now product of two terms is equal to 0. It means either first term is equal to 0 or second term is equal to 0. So from here x plus 2 is equal to 0. It means x equal to minus 2. When I shift to the positive term to the left side, right side, it becomes minus 2. 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, 2x equal to 3, and x equal to 3 by 2. These are the two roots of the quadratic equation. Now the third part is under root x square plus 7x plus 5 under root 2 is equal to 0. So under root 2x square is the first term, middle term is 7x, and the last term is 5 under root 2. So method is when we break the middle term, so after adding or subtracting our answer will be the 7x, and after multiplication our answer will be the product of, I have multiplied first and last term. So first term is under root 2x square and last term is 5 under root 2. So under root 2 into under root 2 is 2, 2 into 5 is 10. So after multiplication our answer is coming 10x square. So when we'll do the prime factorization of 10, it is coming 2 into 5. So it means middle two terms are 2x and 5x. So 2x and 5x. Now when we'll add 2x and 5x, 7x is coming, and when we are multiplying these two terms, our answer is coming the product of first and last term. So it means both the conditions are satisfying. Now what I have done here, under root 2x square as it is, and 2 I have written root 2 into root 2. Why I have written? Because when we take the common of first two terms, it is very easy to take the common under root 2. Under root 2 is a common x. X is common here. That's why I have written 2 is equal to under root 2 into under root 2. This is a very important step here. 5. x plus 5 under root 2. Now the common of first two term is root 2x. X is left inside plus under root 2. Last two terms, there is a 5 common. So plus 5 into x plus under root 2 is equal to 0. Now in first two terms, you see inside the bracket, these two factors are same. So we will take the common x plus under root 2. From here it is a root 2x plus 5. So product of two terms is equal to 0. It means either first term is equal to 0 or second term is equal to 0. So from here x equal to minus of root 2, 2x from here under root 2x equal to minus 5 and x equal to minus 5 upon under root 2. These are the two roots of the given quadratic equation. The next fourth part is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. To make it, we will simplify this equation, because if you see the last term, it is 1 upon 8. The denominator there is 8. And we will simplify it. How will simplify? We will multiply both sides by 8. Because if you see the first term, its denominator is 1. Second term, its denominator is 1. And last term, its denominator is 1. So 1, 1, 8, its LCM is 8. So we will multiply both sides by 8. When we'll multiply, you are getting here 16x square minus of 8x plus 8 into 1, 8 upon 8 is 1 is equal to 0. So this is the simplified form of the given quadratic equation. Now the next method is we will split the middle term, so that after adding or subtracting, my answer will be the minus of 8x, and after multiplication our answer will be the product of first and third term. So 16x square into 1 is 16x square. So if we will do the factorization of 16, 4 4s are 16, minus 4x and minus 4x, when we'll add, our answer is the minus of 8x, and when we'll multiply, minus minus plus 4 4s are 16x into x square. So both the conditions are satisfying. Now we'll take the common from first two terms. 4x is common here, so what is left inside? 4x minus 1, and in last two terms minus 1 will take common, because inside the bracket these factors should be same. That's why minus 1 is a common here. So minus 1 I have taken common in last two terms. What is left inside? 4x minus 1. Now in these two terms, you see bracket inside terms same, 4x minus 1, that is a common. So from the first term 4x is there and last term minus 1. So product of these two terms is equal to 0. It means either first term is equal to 0 or second term is equal to 0. So from here 4x equal to 1 by 4x equal to 1 and x equal to 1 by 4. Same is the 4x equal to 1, x equal to 1 by 4. These are the two zeros of the given quadratic equation. Now the last part is 100x square minus 20x plus 1 is equal to 0. Same method, we will split the middle term, so that after adding or subtracting, our answer will be the minus 20 middle term minus 20x, and after multiplication we will get the product of first and last term. So product of first and last term is coming 100x square. So we will do the prime factorization of 100. Prime factorization is 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. So this is a hit and trial method. 2 and 5, first and last term, that is 2 5s are 10, and middle two terms 2 5s are 10. So we have two terms after splitting, minus 10x and minus 10x. So when we'll add minus 10x and minus 10x, our answer is coming minus 20x, and when we'll multiply these two terms, minus minus plus, 10 10s are 100, x into x is coming 100x square. So both the conditions are satisfying. Now the next one is we'll take the common from the first two terms. So 10x is common here, inside bracket it is 10x minus 1, and in last two terms minus 1 is common, because we have to make the terms inside the bracket, these should be same. So minus 10x, minus 1. Next one is, if you'll see these two bracket inside terms, these are the same. So 10x minus 1 is common here. So what is left from the first term? It is 10x minus 1 is equal to 0. So product of these two terms is equal to 0. It means either first term is equal to 0 or second term is equal to 0. So from here 10x minus 1 is equal to 1, 10x equal to 1 and x equal to 1 upon 10. Same is the 10x equal to 1, x equal to 1 by 10. These are the two zeros of the given quadratic equation. Thank you very much.